Hey guys, welcome to IBK where we talk about cars and tech. Today we're going to be talking about the LG C10. Now this TV has been on my radar for a while and I finally pulled the trigger. And I wanted an LG OLED TV for the longest time. Like I remember when the C8 came out, C9, like I was always like, oh, these TVs are amazing. I need to get it. And I just couldn't pull the trigger. I had another TV, but this time around I did and I'm so happy that I did. So today we're going to be talking about the overview. There's so much to talk about when it comes to TV, right? There's tons of videos out there talking about their gaming powers, the HDMI connectors, the 10-bit panel. There's a lot of controversies as well, but I think I just want to focus on the overarching. Should you get this TV for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Christmas? Like these are the things that I want to talk about. And just overall, I want to say that this TV so far has exceeded all my expectation. Like I don't have any qualms with it. I don't have any problems with it. I think they've really done a fantastic job with this TV as far as previous generations go. And what I mean to say is, like, if you look at the previous generation of these TVs, there was always a little bit of a problem. There was problems with apps. There was problems with motion. There was problems with um, brightness, sound, and all of these kind of have been mitigated with this brand new version. And I think that if you look at it, all the apps are there. You got Netflix, Prime Video, Disney, and I think that's fantastic. This other thing is great. Like LG gives free channels now, 100 and something channels. I don't even have time to watch all of them, but you can just pick a channel and it's for free as long as you have the internet. So another fantastic offer from LG. Kudos to them. I could get lost in this. There's like movies, there's news, there's music videos, old movies, funny shows, just all day. If you don't even have Netflix, it's okay because you have LG channels. So this is a big advantage of having this TV, and I think you'll enjoy this. And like whenever there's big news, I always watch it through this, so I don't even need TV subscription. So that's something of a plus. Now, the next thing that I want to talk about, we can talk about apps here. There's a lot of apps, default apps. The most popular ones are there, of course, Netflix, Prime Video, Disney Plus. I wish there was HBO Max natively, but they don't support it due to licensing issues, I think. But you can get a Chromecast for that, and which I did. Works perfectly fine. And I love Chromecast as well for YouTube and anything else. So invest in a little Chromecast, the new ones out there. Go ahead and get one if you got this TV. But other than that, if you don't watch HBO Max, your big three, Netflix, Amazon Prime Video, and Disney Plus is covered and they work fantastically. So I just wanted to give shout outs to LG for including those. Now I really want to show you guys like the sound quality of this video and how great this TV is with the new AI Sound Pro, but unfortunately whenever I do that, YouTube takes the film down, so I can't show it. But trust me when I say it is really good. There's lots of modes for everything, video and sound. And as you can see, there's different picture modes, sports, games, cinema, HDR effect, Dolby Vision, filmmaker mode. There's so many picture mode that you can choose from, expert bright, expert dark, and you just have to fumble around and fiddle around with like the TV just to see your favorite setting. And later on, I feel like cinema home and filmmaker and expert bright is like the three default choices for me. And every one of these movies by those modes is just better. Like filmmaker mode is a brand new thing that LG is pitching, and directors have a certain way they want us to watch their movies. So that's filmmaker mode. Like it locks it in to the calibration and color and darkness that the directors want us to see the movie at. So it's something that they're trying to widen out and make more directors use. We'll see how that goes. But so far, any film that has that, it's been great, and I understand where they're coming from. All right. So now you have the home dashboard here, and here you can go ahead and control your IoT devices. You can control the TV to use as a monitor, a media server. You can hook a USB onto the TV. There's so many things you can do, and I'm sure you've seen it. A lot of people are using this as like a PC monitor, so you can control everything through this. And the remote also is pretty cool. If you use it, like it's like an air mouse. So what you can do is you can use the pointing mouse and you're just moving the remote as I select things on the menu right here. And simple, you just select it and you click the middle button and it goes there. And you can select everything fast and easy, which is better than scrolling or pressing button by button. And I really like this take that LG has with the remote. So give it a whirl. I think you'll enjoy it. This is where most remotes are going anyways, if not already. So this is something that is very convenient to use. Another really cool thing about this TV is if you decide to hang it, you can use it as an art gallery. And you saw it in the beginning. There's these art galleries that you can download, and it just looks really good. I don't know if I could capture it fully on this TV through this camera, but if you look at it, like look at the bezels. That bezel right there, it's all fake. It's all digital, but it actually looks like a frame, and that's the purpose. Like these frames look realistic, and it puts your TV automatically on gallery mode, so the TV like produces these colors of the image that is more natural. And if you hang this on a TV on your wall, when you have guests over, I'm sure they'll be wowed by it. I think they'll think it's really cool. And it's something that I admire for this TV. One day in the future, when I decide to hang this TV, I'm going to use it. But so far, it doesn't really serve a purpose because it's not hanging. It's just sitting on a stand. So no need for that. But there's these art galleries that you can choose from. Gorgeous default galleries, and you could download more if you want. Okay. So when we talk about OLED, we have to talk about the inky blackness. This is why you get this TV. Like the blacks are pitch black, and that makes everything pop. If you look at this video, you can see the colors are popping out of the screen. It looks crystal clear, and that is what you get with movies as well. As long as they're in 4K, everything looks fantastic. And if you look at like the other side, right, the brightness of it. I know this has always been kind of the talk of OLED versus LCD. A lot of people say LCD is brighter, and that is true. That is why you can use these LCD TVs next to the pool. And I wouldn't really recommend using an OLED TV outside next to the pool, but anywhere in the house. We're talking about master bedroom, living room, kids room, guest room, movie room, any room inside the house. This TV is going to be bright enough. Like if you look at the modes for this TV, the sound modes and the video modes, you can see that there's so many different modes that makes every picture look different, like even in brightness. So let's go from APS to cinema mode, and you see how that tree changed. Let's go back here. Cinema mode, look at that. Totally different. And these modes, whether it's sports or games or HDR, all these modes is going to make your movie viewing experience different. So check it out, experiment it, and I think you're gonna find some calibration that you really enjoy. And these can all be customized as well, so you can calibrate it to your heart's content. And the motion on this has definitely improved. You can see this in movies such as this. Like waves look much more smoother than previous generations. And even gaming. Man, gaming on this is going to be fantastic for the new PS5 or the new Xbox, just because they have NVIDIA G-Sync as well as AMD's FreeSync. So there's so much new technology in here. With the firmware, everything is updated, and we're going to get more details on gaming later on, but right now, trust me, like this is a perfect gaming TV. All right, let's talk briefly about this remote. This remote from LG for the C10. It's a cool remote, very ergonomic, very comfortable to use. Like you put your index finger here and the weight is kind of focused on the bottom. So as you hold it, it just sits naturally on your hand, which is super comfortable. Like sometimes I end up holding this remote without even having a reason to. Like I'm just watching and I forget to put it down just because it's so comfortable. So LG did a really good job. It's one of those pointing remotes. So when you move it around, your pointer glides through the screen, and you can select by clicking on this middle button, which also rotates for a menu. So good job on the remote. I have no qualms about it. There's your quick access for Netflix and Prime Video, which is probably the default most popular videos. And yeah, because HBO Max is not on this TV, you can't really, they don't have it, but oh well. use a Chromecast. Other than that, one gripe, major gripe that I have with this remote is that it does not have LED lighting. So what I mean is, like, if you see the power button is the only button that lights up, and it sucks because at night you can't really see anything. Like sometimes when you're watching the movie in the dark and you want to see what you're pressing, it can get really dark and you just kind of fumble around hoping to press the right button. So I guess muscle memory will come into play, but I just wish there was at least a very, very small light that emits, and I wish LG thought of that. I don't know why they didn't do that. At least when you press the buttons. So come on, LG. Other than that, it's pretty nice. There is a little microphone right here. You can use it. Mine, I don't really use it. I think you can use it like on the G10 where you can do a smart home type of thing. You can say like, find this movie, you know, and then it'll find a movie for you. To be honest, it's more faster for me to just navigate sometimes, so I don't use it, but you can if you wanted to. And other than that, it's a simple remote, and the battery haven't changed since I got this TV for months, so it lasts a long time. So that's it. All right. So for all you TV hangers out there, let's talk about the profile. So there you go, super thin, unimaginably thin. So you have to be careful whenever you handle this TV, all right? Just be careful. But, and there is a but, pun intended, this but right here is where they hold all the components. It has all the heat dissipation going here, and this is where it's heavy. So by no means is the 65-inch a light TV. It's pretty heavy, but at the same time, it is something that you can hang, and if you like to hang your TVs, there's an option for that. So I just wanted to share that with you. I didn't hang mine. I like to put mine on the desk. Maybe in the future I will, but I think the G10 is more suitable for hanging. So that's how it looks on the side. And also, just to let you know, there is like a film here on the back, so you have to take the film off, and that goes also for the front. There's films both on the front and the back, so be sure to take it off. I didn't know that, and you're gonna start peeling the corner right here, okay, and then taking it off. So just remember to do that when you get this TV for both sides. And there you go. That should do it. That should let your TV not heat up. Alright, so that was a quick overview and review of this TV. Please leave questions and comments below. We're going to make more videos in the future. And always, please crush that like button. It helps me out a lot. Stay safe, everyone.